And welcome back to Productive Pinas. I'm Althea.
And I am Clarence. Here, we explore how productivity tools can make work, school, and even daily life easier and smarter.
Today's episode is a fun one. We're talking about productivity tools beyond the office. Kasi, let's be real, these apps aren't just for meeting deadlines or finishing school projects. You can actually use them in everyday life, from budgeting your money, planning events, or even doing creative hobbies.
Yes, and you know what, Thea? People usually think productivity apps are only for serious stuff, but honestly, they can make life more fun and organized.
Exactly. Let's start with something everyone can relate to money.
Okay, budgeting. Honestly, I think everyone, whether student or working, has had that moment where they ask, wait, saan napunta yung pera ko?
Guilty, especially when it's already the middle of the month and I'm like, bakit parang ang bilis ng sweldo?
Same, but this is where productivity tools come in handy. For example, Google Sheets is super useful. You can make a simple budget tracker. Just put columns for needs, wants, and savings, then update it every week.
And the best part, it's free. Plus, you can share it with family or roommates. Everyone can update their expenses together.
There are also apps like Mint or Good Budget. They automatically sort your expenses. Like if you buy milk tea, it puts it under food and drinks. Instant tracking.
Life hack. Try the 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your money goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings. You can even set formulas in sheets so it calculates for you.
Super useful, lalo na if you are saving for something like a new phone, travel, or even an emergency fund.
Speaking of travel, remember when I went to Cebu last summer? I had zero budgeting system, and guess what? Overspending galore.
Oo nga, you told me you ended up eating instant noodles sa hotel kasi naubos yung budget mo.
Exactly. Lesson learned. Now, I make sure to use sheets before trips.
Okay, let's move on to something more exciting, event planning. Whether it's a birthday, reunion, or even a barkada outing, organizing can get messy.
Yes, before I used to jot everything down to notebook, pero it was so hard to keep track. Now, I use Trello or Notion. I make boards for venue, foods, guests, and budget. You can drag and drop tasks, and it feels so satisfying when you move them to done. Life hack, if you're planning a potluck, make a shared Google Doc where everyone writes what they'll bring. That way, you won't have 10 trays of spaghetti and zero drinks.
Oh my gosh, that happened at our last Christmas party. Ang daming spaghetti pero walang dessert.
Right. Imagine if we had used Google Docs. Problem solved in seconds.
And for bigger events like weddings or debut, you can use app like Asana to assign tasks. One person does invitations, another handles catering. Everyone knows their role.
Now, let's move to my favorite part, creative projects. Productivity tools are not just for organizing, but also for expressing creativity.
Yes, writers can use Google Docs or Notion to outline stories, poems, or even collaborate on your scripts. It's like having your notebook with you at all times.
For artists and content creators, Canva is a total game changer. You can design posters, invitations, social media posts, even resumes, all for free.
I actually use Canva for Instagram posts. Even if you are not a graphic designer, you can make something that looks professional in just a few clicks.
Life hack, if you're planning a birthday or small business promo, use Canva templates. Drag, drop, change the text. Boom! Instant design.
And Canva is not just for visuals. They also have planners and content calendars. Perfect if you're into vlogging or online selling. You can keep your content schedule neat.
I also use Evernote or Notion for random ideas. Like when I think of podcast topics, storylines, or even recipes, I just save them there.
Same here. I keep a random ideas like list on my phone kasi minsan habang nasa jeep ako or waiting in line, may biglang idea. If you don't write it down, it's gone forever.
True, and these apps make sure those light bulb moments don't disappear.
So, whether it's handling money, throwing a party, or chasing your creative passions, productivity tools can make life so much smoother.
And the best part, Most of these tools are free and super easy to use. You just need to explore and figure out which ones fit your lifestyles best.
That wraps up today's episode of Productive Pinas.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you pick up some tips and life hacks you can try right away.
Stay productive, Pinas!